right, so all eyes are on Khabib Nurmagomedov. Daniel, as your former teammate makes his return to competition here tonight, a lot of us felt like this moment would not materialize. He's chasing 30-0 now. He's chasing 30-0. I mean, he's one of the only guys to get out of this thing clean. Nobody goes undefeated unless your name is Khabib Nurmagomedov. The guy has fought the best. He is a guy that lets you know what his intentions are, and he goes out there and he works the game plan. He's going to get in your face. He's going to try to overwhelm you with his wrestling. And you look at his boy Hasbulla in the corner. Khabib Nurmagomedov looking for a big night. The Dagestani social media legend Hasbulla Magomedov in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to make another major statement here tonight. All right, big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight. You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming a middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz when he tried to become double champion, still even keeled. When he lost his championship, even keeled. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back. And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy and not necessarily Pereira represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC lightweight champion and the member of the UFC Hall of Fame, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, Israel Adesanya, as hot a prospect as has crossed into the UFC in years. He is known as an outstanding kickboxer, and as such, a lot of his UFC opponents are going to try to take him down as his past big double leg level change. Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Nurmagomedov getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes. Now goes to the uppercut. Well, you don't want to say Khabib has fallen in love with his striking, but he certainly is boxing more than he did early on in his UFC career. Now we'll see if he can follow it up. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Nurmagomedov swelling now around that jaw area. We'll see if he can make some adjustments and perhaps defensively raise that guard to prevent any further damage. You got to be careful here defensively. You got to be very careful because your opponent's standing tall and getting all of his weight into every punch. He needs to move. We cross the midpoint in round one. Big shot to the head. He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Now he's got good body position. Yup. Great job landing in the top position.
Big strikes continue to land. Oh, reverses the position now. Outstanding work on the ground by Nurmagomedov.
Let's go. We got a scramble here.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
90 seconds to go in the round. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet.
He does a great job of getting out of that clinch position.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch, is taking it for a ride.
Fighters separate from the clinch. So Khabib choosing to strike here tonight, DC. We saw in the Conor McGregor fight, he was more than...
Shot a double leg.
Oh, what goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of techniques. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple of.
Back to his feet. Oh, now look at a posture up. He lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Nurmagomedov. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, with that, we now present round two. Israel Adesanya and Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hook to the head lands flush there by Adesanya. Takedown defense is there. Oh, huge. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
Double done. When you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, man, another strike gets through. This could be over soon. Oh, strong reversal on the ground here.
Massive shot from the top.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Back to the feet. Oh, huge left. Oh, big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh,
it's a right hand. Nice double leg shot.
Good position to rip off a Kimura here. Oh, he's got the Kimura position locked in now.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he can get to his feet.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to up on an elbow. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook.
Herb Dean steps in.
Oh, my God.
How about it? So no judges needed tonight as he pounds him out for the TKO. I'm hoping I get an invite to the after party. So here's the undisputed UFC lightweight champion and one of the very best pound-for-pound fighters in the world, Islam Makhachev. You trained alongside this man for years. He has every skill in the book. And the X factor tonight is that his brother.
Yeah, that's one of his brothers, is what they call him. Islam Makhachev, though, is the guy that really does strike fear in so many lightweights' minds. He's a guy that possesses wrestling ability. He's a guy that possesses striking ability. The grappling is second to none. And just his size and physicality is so difficult to deal with. He is a tremendous fighter, and he will be pushed even more forward with the presence of his good friend Hasbulla.
You do wonder, though, if the opposing corner is a little bit intimidated given Hasbulla's presence. Islam Makhachev is ready to engage yet again. DC, here he is, the one, the only. Don't call him Kevin Ferguson. He, of course, is Kimbo Slice. And when you're talking about mixed martial arts and its footprint in the United States of America, Kimbo Slice is a guy who deserves a lot of credit for this mass expansion, at least in my mind.
Absolutely, because when Kimbo Slice fought, people tuned in. From the Ultimate Fighter to his days outside of the UFC, some of the biggest TV ratings we've ever experienced are attributed to Kimbo Slice. He's a guy that people just want to see. From the backyard brawls to the octagon, Kimbo Slice is very special.
And probably the nicest guy you would ever want to meet.
He don't look like it.
When that octagon door closes.
He doesn't look like it, but he is a great guy.
Kimbo Slice, ready to go and show a read for our main event. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Islam Makhachev. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kimbo Slice.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He is the third man in the octagon tonight. All right, round getting underway, and we take a look at the Combat Sambo World Champion and UFC lightweight contender, Islam Makhachev. What will he do in this fight? Well, quick level change.
Oh, he went... Oh! What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Big shots landed by him now. Oh, he's got his knee on the belly, raining down punches here. Kimbo Slice is able to transition back to side control now. Oh, how about it? Huge kick landed. Slice gets caught by the solid uppercut there. He's a hard guy to hit. That one certainly found the target.
Oh, nice hook. He's got that single collar tie locked in. Using the free hand beautifully, lands a nice punch from the clinch.
Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Back to the single. The ground strikes continue to pile up.
Changing the position.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Kimbo Slice is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. That's a seminal blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
And really starting to make these shots count. Well, he's in a compromising spot. Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. All big punches landing here. We'll see if he can work back to his feet.
Beautiful ground and pound. And it looks like he has a cut now.
Might get the TKO here. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Knee on belly, big strikes landing here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through.
This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, another huge ground strike landed by him there. How much more can one man take? Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Final seconds of round one. Oh, he gets tagged there. Nice combination to the head. Round two next. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, he's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
He landed it.
Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates. Knee on belly. He's raining down ground and pound. If he doesn't move on the bottom, he's going to get finished.
Looks like the referee could step in here. How do you get out of harm's way here?
I mean, you got to shove that knee, John.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. You got to start to watch his reaction.
Huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, how many knees can one man take?
Clean punch.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
And now some knees. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes on this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Oh, heavy shots raining down. Makhachev's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Oh, big ground strikes continue to land.
Great job not only reversing the position, but getting to your dominant position.
Oh, shades of the Godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Coley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position.
What a fight, what a display of, oh, big shots raining down. We might get a stoppage here. Lands with the ground and pound here. Oh, what a moment there as they make their way back to the feet. Crowd may be drunk, but they're absolutely loving it.
Yeah, the crowd loves the stand-up fight. So all that grappling wasn't what they wanted to see. They're back up on their feet now. They're popping for it. They're excited.
All right, he gets the takedown now, DC. We'll see what he can do in this advantageous. Oh, big, big shots here.
You cannot sit in this position. The referee will have no choice but to stop the fight.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Slice. Good round. All right, so the fighter heads back to the stool, and man, that is a severe cut that he's dealing with. We'll see if they call in the ringside physician. All right, that's the end of the round, and Makhachev's corner is visibly concerned about that nose.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Changes levels now. Oh!
Fantastic takedown. Beautiful transition. I can see the ringside position starting to get up because that cut has gotten to a very bad place.
continue to rain down.
Oh, my goodness.
Big right hand lands.
He needs to shove the knees. Get his opponent's knee off of his belly so he gets his feet.
Oh, that is as big a strike as he has landed thus far tonight.
Big.
Makhachev's back in side control.
It's another one of those ones where you might think about stopping it.
Oh, yeah, we got blood all over the broadcast table.
It's legit everywhere. It's all over us.
Islam Makhachev getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out. Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head.
He's brutalizing him with the ground and pound. This fight is close to being done.
Makhachev's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. Kimbo Slice going to work from guard here. Nice combination of strikes there. Very efficient, very effective. All right, so he gets back to his... All right, big shots landed by him now. Oh, this could be over soon. These guys are leaking all over each other. Under 2 minutes to go in the round.
Just try to take him down. There you go.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook a little bit.
Kind of let him off.
Now he's masterful. Oh!
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landed big ground and pound.
Kimbo Slice's mouth is just pouring blood. I'm not sure I've ever bled. What a connection, right up the gut. I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he doesn't know where he is. He's hurt real bad. That punch landed in the perfect spot.
All right, side control now. Excellent ground and pound strikes here by Slice. Makhachev's nose is absolutely mangled at this stage of the fight. I'm no doctor, but I feel pretty convicted in saying that thing is definitely broken, and we might get a ringside physician or a referee to stop this fight here soon.
Still bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes from the books. Heading back to the corner after that round. Makhachev's nose has got to be broken. I mean, there is no stopping that blood at this point in time, and ringside physician probably going to come in and take a look. We'll see. All right, so as the cut man gets to work,
Ready to fight? Ready.
all right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Stuff the takedown, no problem.
Massive good lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight. Oh, nice left leg.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Oh, another heavy shot gets through.
I'll stop this. You gotta fight back.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Kimbo Slice. Nice job keeping busy fighting off of his back. Oh, he is inflicting some serious damage with these elbows. Another ground and pound strike lands.
Massive shot lands. It's over, John. Fight's done. This man is landing brutal ground and pound.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Good exchange there inside. 3 minutes to go.
He's hurt bad. Another big takedown.
Fight back.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. And they separate after exiting the match. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
Dirty cold flow. Got a wide to enlarge and I set a fire down below. I hang it up when you say sorry, didn't know. Probably got a year 10 to go, so let's go.
Yes, the sweet science. This guy could have been a professional boxer, probably a world champion if he so chose. He loves the MMA game, but his boxing is certainly his bread and butter.
I mean, a guy that was on par to make an Olympic team, and that is in one specific skill set. When you reach that level, when you're winning the national championship, and you're about to go to the Olympics, but you choose a different avenue. Yeah. You decide you want to fight mixed martial arts. It's truly something special. He has the most educated jab I have ever seen in the octagon. He throws the jab. It always comes back to the face. It never goes to the hip. And if you rush him, he has the ability to switch stances from conventional to southpaw and land a great counter right hand that will put your lights up.
Better jab than your guy, Rosendo Sanchez.
Oh, it's unbelievable. He puts Rosendo Sanchez to shame.
UFC athlete is worthy of a Hall of Fame distinction despite having never realized a UFC title. I would submit to you Donald Cowboy Cerrone. His resume reads like a UFC record.
And he just keeps on getting better. Every time you think Cowboy is starting to get to the end of the rope, he reinvents himself. He makes some small change to his game that allows him to compete at the highest level. The run that he went on after beating Alexander Hernandez and then coupling that with the massive victory over Ally Aquinta, you thought that you were watching the very best Cowboy Cerrone you've ever seen. And this is at the tail end of a career that spanned over a decade.
And his new source of motivation, his son Danger, these are very legitimate championship aspirations for Donald Cowboy Cerrone, trying to move one step closer. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this
is be right back.
main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
Well, no surprise, Donald Cowboy Cerrone has become one of the more popular fighters on the roster, not just because he seemingly fights on every show, but the finishes continue to pile up. A recent knockout of Matt Brown comes to mind. This is one of the better.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
What a fight. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting two